loud, boys. Call for it. Call for it. Hey, bear! Just put the ball back to me this time. Go!
My name is Kevin Carey. I am the chair of the theology department here at Prep, and this is my first season as the head coach of the varsity rugby team.
I'm Finn Murphy. I'm a senior at Fairfield Prep, and I play rugby.
I'm Matthew Mancini. I'm also a senior at Fairfield Prep, and I also play rugby.
Hello, I'm Brian Hopkins. I'm currently the assistant rugby coach at Fairfield Prep. Eight years ago, on April 25th, 2015, I was employed by Metro-North Railroad as the New Haven Line system road foreman, and I was electrocuted by 13,000 volts while rescuing a train. I flatlined, fell 25 feet in the air on fire, landed in one of my employees' arms, was resuscitated back to life, and spent 100 days in the hospital. I have third-degree burns over 48% of my body. I am still missing skin 8 years later on 2/3 of my left leg. First year in the hospital, 130 days, 19 surgeries, 4 years in and out of a wheelchair. I had to teach myself how to walk. So I have 4 children. My wife, Jonelle, and I have been together since we were 18. They kept me alive. 5 years in, I'm on my feet, I'm walking, moving, starting to re-enter the world, and a doctor gave me too much IV iron and blew up my liver. The day after Christmas, I got rushed to the hospital. 4 days in a coma, 42 days in the hospital. I was an hour away from getting a liver transplant, and my body just mysteriously turned back on. Since then, the journey continues. We just celebrated 8 years 2 months ago. Last Friday, I had my 35th surgery, and not anybody's counting, but 321 days overnight in the hospital in 8 years. My family played the whole role in me currently still being here. I was a type A dad. I coached everything. I also ran the busiest railroad in the country. One of the biggest things to get me out of the bed over the years was rugby, and it was always my biggest passion.
I really don't think that it's possible to quantify the type of success that we're having on the field right now without Coach Hopkins.
We started off the season pretty high nationally ranked, but we're getting up to like 30s, 20s, and we keep pushing to the top.
And I have a lot to offer these boys as far as rugby, but real life skills and what really, really matters in this life, and how misguided we truly are to what we think human values are and should be. Life is the opposite of school. That's what I teach kids, right? In school, you're given lessons for a test. In life, you're giving a test to learn lessons. And what you choose to do with those lessons and who you choose to become as you go through those lessons is the soul's journey. And that's truly why we're here. I teach my boys how to be emotionally strong men and how to dictate to their emotions and not let their emotions dictate to them. Especially with life, to put it to sports, rugby is a war, a battle of wills and determination. Yet if you let emotion creep into that game, it falls apart. But they're just great boys, you know what I mean? They all get it.
The team this year is really fun. Like, it's probably the most fun I've ever had playing a prep sport. Like, I've told all the guys that rugby is probably one of the most physical sports there is. It's certainly the most physical sport I've played. Strength is a big part of that, and any lack of strength that you show in rugby will be taken advantage of. That being said, I think Coach Hopkins is one of the strongest men I have ever met.
They see me struggle, they see me throwing up on the sidelines and getting back to coach. And I think there's real power in that.
The success that we're having in helping young men become better humans is way more important to me than any kind of outcome that we see on a scoreboard.
This has filled my cup, you know, outside my home, my own kids and stuff. This has filled my cup more than anything.
No, June 11th we'll be at B. Hoppy's house. After,
Oh, yeah.
After we win the state
After
championship.
we win the state championship for the first time in a long time.
We'll see you there.
Yeah.
Me power vested in me by the state of Connecticut to declare Fairfield Prep the state champion!
You have taken this team and you are putting us on the top of the map. That was the #5 team in the nation. And let me tell you something, we haven't beaten them since the year 2000, and you just took them down. Let's go. 3, 1, 2, 3.